Hello my friends, this is your boy, Kalmana Grover. I'm just doing an update of the Gelato Samba genetics. As you see, we have flushed them out. You can notice by the yellowing of the leaves. They've been thoroughly flushed. And a few days remain until they get taken down. So I'm just gonna show you a brief glimpse of how everything is going on. Now it's just defoliation time. Anything that can endanger the bud, we take down. You don't want none of this yellow stuff coming or brown stuff coming into your buds, because that's gonna generate a problem for you. So for now, everything's under control. Had to took down a little of the bud itself due to a caterpillar incident, around half gram. Yeah, around half a gram of bud has been lost, but that's no biggie. I'm just letting them dry out, dry themselves out from the food, and inspecting if there is any contaminations whatsoever, because we put it after a flush. I've taken it down into a basement. As you can see, it is enclosed, has a little ventilation, but yeah, now it's just a matter of days before they get stripped down completely. I'm gonna give you some more light to actually see. What's going on here? See, this one is dangerous. You need to remove that. But yeah, now I'm pushing them into the last phase of trichome production, because we placed them in a dark place. So they can actually finish off peacefully. See, dangerous. Remove this. It's dangerous. You don't want your bud get moldy at this point. So keeping inspections is a must. Let's see. But yeah, what I wanted to show you actually, this is the entire Gelato Samba. It actually smells like oranges, and it's been placed in the dark to trigger the last phase of the plants, so they get the, you know, time is running out, we're dying, let's finish off with the budding and all that. So they have all been defoliated. You need to check this out. This is some beautiful stuff here going on. Purplish hue on the leaves. It's some dank bud. Supposed to be around 24% THC. As you see, screwdriver in everyone. A screw drives in everyone, so they produce more sugar. This some are bending and trying to fall off due to its weight. These are actually some pretty nice buds in size, you know. Even though it looks small, it's not exactly that small. You can see approximately how ripe they actually are. We are trying to get the most of the milky trichomes out before they go into the amber phase. But it's finishing off pretty nice, and it's gonna be some superb smoke for sure. I thought I saw some mold here, but it's just the hairs. Excuse me guys, I'm just gonna wipe off the camera. For for your viewing pleasure. It's some really nice bud. It smells like fresh orange. When you're peeling the crust. Putrid as fuck, very sweet and very lemony, orangey. A fabulous smell. So with this we are concluding the Gelato Samba from bulk seeds. They have extremely cheap seeds. I advise you to try them if you want pretty nice results, not spending a lot of money on the seeds. And placing them indoors will also help with the color. It's not gonna be so much lost due to their being growing to them being growing outdoors. Yeah, it's some sticky icky dank stuff. No reason to push them further. The caterpillar season is starting. I removed one. Or two already. So yeah, a very good quality overall. I'm very happy with the results actually. But they still need to go through the drying and the curing, and that is where they're gonna create even more sugar or trichomes or resin, however you wanna call it. Beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful, and it smells beautiful, and it's fucking potent, you know. Even the caterpillar dies when he takes a bite out of this stuff. So that's a positive thing. I'm trying to give you some bud porn. for all you trichome lovers out there. But yeah, the main colas are pretty big. You can see it by yourself, nothing to be said here about that aspect. For Gelato Samba Automatic, these are some pretty nice auto flowerings. Next we are going to grow is the Auto Kikas or Skunk ruderalis indica leaning. So mostly indica skunk ruderalis, called Kikas Auto from Cannabis seeds. A big shout out to them. We had some problems with germinating the seeds. They were exposed to high heat due to the post office, and the guys were amazing, and they sent us an entire collection of new seeds for our grow, because as you can see, this is not an amateur small size grow compared to what people usually grow in their small tents indoors. I'm so sorry that this light cannot do justice for you to see how actually sticky this is. Maybe it's due to the flashlight. I'm trying to get it as best as I can. The buds are not small, they are rock dense. And ooh, the smell, so sweet. I don't know which ones I left out. I'm gonna try to find something. That is looking pretty good. So like I said, some really nice looking stuff for the price of 250 euros for 100 female seeds. For that kind of money, this is way of a good result. Only the smell of the plant is fascinating in its own way. I'm sorry that the camera cannot do justice to show you the hues, the blues and the purplish. But as you can see, this is some dank stuff, and it actually hits. This is the type of knock the fuck out of you kind of plant. They described it as relaxing, but it's actually very powerful. Way more than just relaxing. This is some of the ones that are not completely done, but yeah, they just keep on growing. You could see the size of this cola. And one of the best phenotypes is right here. This bud is huge. Look at this. So much bud. And I don't know. This is maybe 75-80 centimeters. So I can say I'm really satisfied with the result and the quality of this bud. And we do not grow it for the full ripe and all that, but mostly the smell and the taste and the actual high. So we didn't force it to ripe to get, like, you know, maximum amounts of bud, so they go all amber and become useless into the region of psychoactivity. This is, as you can see for yourself. I'm gonna try to zoom out a little. These trichomes are completely white at this moment. And that's what we aim for. White trichomes at the harvest, so they get a little amberish at the drying and the curing phase, but nothing that would deprivate the high itself. Because, like I said, we are growing for effectiveness of the high, not just looks and the smells. If I wanted to grow for looks and the smells, I would grow something else, and it would not be cannabis. So to risk your life or whatever, your freedom to grow looks and smells, we don't do that. This one is pretty damn sugary. And I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna pass you through everybody here, so you can guys see and decide for yourself about the quality. You guys know what I'm talking about. You see this little spider? This little spider is our friend. You don't want to kill this one. It protects your bud. But as you can see, we could let this go even further, but I don't think that is actually necessary. We don't want to risk of losing some of this stuff. It's good as it is, and we have other strains going on, so as a leader of this project, I've said flush it, take it down, and we're gonna start doing indoor grows for you guys also, because this is a seasonal thing, you know. We grow it just like mostly autoflowers. Danger, danger. It almost got to the bud. Almost. Remove that stuff. Observe the bud. No problems, no mold. You see what I'm saying, guys? These leaves can actually make quite a problem for you. So you want to get rid of that shit. They are actually just feeding on themselves. To complete the cycle of the growth, and yeah, it's not such a small grow. There is 49 plants in this particular grow. I'm gonna wipe the camera because this shit is sticky. So excuse me for messing the image up. But yeah, I don't know what's your best viewing pleasure. It's different when shot through a camera than to be observed live, but I'm gonna try to show you everything as much as possible in this video. Even these smaller branches are pretty good effect. You see the smallest nugs, they are a little leafy because I did not feed them with heavy nutrients. I produce all my nutrients alone. I don't use buy one. We grow purely veganic. Nothing that is made on a large scale goes into our plants. This is pure medicine. So when it comes to that, I like to have the control and know what my plants are taking. It's mostly plant-based food material, fermented plant-based food, and you see there's no need for some highly expensive or overly expensive fertilizers. The results speak for themselves. So we just went through the first row. This is the giant one. It's gonna be some pretty nice smoke in the end, no doubt. But the smell, that is far the best aspect of this plant. Didn't quite figure out what this Samba was, but I saw the genetic line and it had a lot of good genetics inside of it. So I thought it was gonna be something, fruity mixed based, and yeah, it's orangey, very orangey. It reminds me of pure orange, like when you are trying to eat it and peel the skin off, the exact same smell. It is the exact same smell like the peeled skin of an orange. Because I've already tried the test buds and the small ones, just to see how the stuff hits. And like I said, the smell is amazing. This one is gonna even be better because it's gonna be dried out for 10 to 12 days. You see some neem oil leftovers. And some moths making their mark on the plants, but no biggie. It doesn't affect the high. It's just gonna be removed either way. So yeah, that's about it. Some of the fertilizers. Calmag is the only thing I used chemically. This is all microbacterias, molasses, terra condi, conditioning of the soil, condical BB, vital tricho, MC Protect Green, pure neem oil, pH down, meters, pH meter, EC meter. I don't want to talk about the EC aspects, but I'm just gonna say these are some durable plants. This is yeast, milk, lactic acid, photosynthetic bacteria, yeasts. It's a microbiological addition to the grow. Mycorrhiza and trichoderma and all this stuff. So like I said, yeah, I'm pretty glad with how it is finished and how it is finishing. Don't know, actually I don't know what else to say. It's been an enjoyable grow. These plants can take a beating, if you know what I mean. I accidentally once gave them a pH, no, an EC of, how much was it? 12 or 13, and they didn't die or got locked because of the highly available microbiological stuff. So it's a kind of a living soil slash cocoa hybrid grow. I hope you like what you see, and if you like what you see, please follow and subscribe to the channel. I was not actually, trying to be a teacher. This particular grow, because I was kind of this was a guerrilla grow, so I didn't have much, like actual time and explaining everything, how to make the fertilizers and all that. But I will try to introduce that aspect in the future for you guys, to actually learn from what to make your own stimulators and sources of plant food that is not toxic in any way. You can now smoke these plants and they would taste amazing, like they were grown with biobees. But yeah, we try to remain high in the standards, so flushing them out is a necessity. I already threw a shitload of these leaves and I just keep finding more. They're really well flushed. Every single one has been taken to a river nearby. But yeah, look at them. Buds on top of buds. So what do you think, guys? How much will this all actually yield? I'm sorry I do not have a professional camera. I can show you like the best views in the house, but I'm trying to cover as much as possible. That's why I'm making this video a little longer. I'm talking just because I came here to check out on them and I'm a little bored. I'm just gonna probably put some music or something in the video, so you guys don't have to listen to my stupid voice. But yeah, if you have any kind of question, any types of questions or whatever interests you, please put it in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as possible, answering everything you inquire about. And your problem is only when using this kind of fertilizer that are homemade. It actually doesn't bring up the EC so much, so you can actually feed them like every day. They will not get burned or affected. As you see, even now they're, I would say, pretty fucking healthy, although they've been drilled with a screwdriver. And you know, I know it sounds funny, but it actually helps. Believe me, guys, this is the thing you want to do. With a screw in all of their plants. This will make the drying process easier, to hang them upside down and all that stuff. But before that, it will signal the plants to protect themselves. Another problematic one. What's going on here? I will try to show you what I found. Okay, this is just a fan leaf of the bud, the sugary one. It kind of got dried out on itself and almost got into the bud. What a fucking putrid smell. It kind of smells like multivitamins, you know, from like on the first, when you come into the area, it's really like stenching up this entire place. But yeah, you see the size of these buds. This is not a small bud, and it's fucking hard rock. This much I can tell you. It's not very fluffy, and it's nearly ripe inside, so no problem about that. I know some of you guys prefer that rock hard shit that look like actual rocks, but there is a lot of plants that are so awesome to smoke and do not produce that stupid couch look high, or better to say the low. But even the low stuff is pretty good to smoke. So like I promised, one more time, let's see this babies in their light. This is some trichome porn for you. I just added a direct source of light for you guys to see. You see this bug? This is a weird bug. She doesn't do nothing wrong. She just hangs out on the plant, but yeah, it's a bug. So I'm gonna remove her so should not have any further problems, because now it's a crucial time for them. I know you like this tri-component stuff, but born, yeah. So that's what I'm giving you. Because we are 40 minutes into this video, so enjoy the view, guys. This is the last time you're gonna be seeing this plant. You may only encounter the finished product. But hey, you have the best seat in the house. This one is completely insanely covered. So yeah, I wanted to say, till the next time, thank you for watching and see you guys. We're gonna start infusing some more of the teachings on how to grow, but yeah, you know how much time it is, just absorbing the grow, considering it's an outdoor, and where it grows, in which kind of climate. This is not America, this is more of a Central Europe area. Yeah, these small little leaves are driving me insane. But you gotta take it all off. These all little leaves are gonna be going into the, making hash and all that stuff. But yeah, I think you get the gist, and I hope you do enjoy what you see. This putrid smell is amazing. We're not gonna leave this one. So pull it downwards. Yeah, nice. The more you strip it off, the sooner it will finish. Even with the flush, because like I said, now she's trying to eat all of that material to continue to fatten up in the buds. So taking it down is sort of a must. Come on, come on. I cannot hold the mobile and talk to you and do the work, but I'm trying my best. So we're just actually stripping her off the leaves, so when the time comes, she's just gonna get chopped down and carried into the dry area, you know, to be dried around 18 degrees Celsius. Look. A small bug jumped. Sorry guys, I got really high today, so I'm kind of tired now. Tired old guy, man. Tired old guy. But this brings me joy and pleasure. And if you guys want your seeds or strains to be grown and displayed, you can contact me, and we can make arrangements for me to make a grow diary to grow your strains here, to see how they perform, make a better description. But I don't grow small quantities, so like 10 seeds or something like that. Nope, we are growing 50 minimum, up to 100. So if you wanna be the sponsors or something, I would appreciate your genetics and to review your strain as someone who's been growing for a long time. But like I said, I will not grow 2 or 3 plants of your strain or waste time on that kind of efforts. If you want a real review of these strains, then it's gonna be at least 100 ones, so we can see the different phenotypes and what's hiding in your breeding skills. Will they hermaphrodite? Will they perform weird? Are they mutating? So no offense to nobody, but I'm not doing small grows. I'm growing on this type of scales. So if you want to help out the channel, get a proper review, you can contact me and we can arrange a literal video diary from finish to start. But like I explained, I do not grow. Please don't talk to me if you are talking of less than 25 to 50 seeds of your strain. That I won't grow as a grower, because I have my own standards, and anything that needs to be elaborately grown needs to be grown on a higher scale. I never grow 5 plants of this strain or that kind of stuff. Only 50, 100 per strain. I would like to do a review on the Fast Bud strain company. I heard they're the best in the world. So that's one of my wishes, to try out their strains. But I mean, like, that really powerful ones, not just the smell and the taste. But if nobody wants, it's okay. I have my own means for the strains. I'm not dependent. Just want to make fun projects for you guys while I have the ability and know how to do it on a bigger scale with the help of my colleagues and friends. So as a medicinal grower, yeah, I would do that kind of stuff, but I'm not actually looking for nothing specific. Just if you are a breeder and I think you have good genetics, you can contact me and I will do a report like this on your strain and give you a fair review about the high itself, about the smell, the taste, and all that stuff. And yeah, this is how you grow guerrilla style. This is how you grow medicine. This is how you grow veganic, how you call it. We call it veganic, but yeah, it's the same thing. This is actually an underground basement, so it's hidden. There are dogs protecting this place, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed some trichome porn, bud porn. I know it's not the best of the strains that you can see on the internet with its hide the cameras and all that, but we're gonna get to that. I'm definitely gonna get a better camera, and well, that's about it, guys. Sorry, 1 hour. So see you. This is your boy Kamana Grower from the K-Night Path, and take it easy, take it safe, grow smart, grow your own, and I don't know what to say more. Time's up, so enjoy your plants, guys, enjoy your growth. I wish good luck to all of you. Have nice and successful growth like this, and yeah, if somebody wants their genetics to be displayed in this kind of manner. You can actually contact me with your suggestion of the strain that you want to get reviewed. I don't mind if you're a personal grower or personal breeder that breeds for, for the real thing, or you're a commercial breeder. You will not be judged in a manner that is not fair. You cannot buy out nothing in that way. You can only get a fair description of your genetics, and it will be my pleasure to grow them out. So yeah, see you guys. I don't know if I will give you an update later on the harvest. Probably will. Take some nice bud-born videos, but yeah, we're done for today. So bye guys, and if you like, share and subscribe, or like and subscribe, whatever. And thank you for your time. Enjoy. Bye.